So today's the day that we bid farewell to an old friend. This guy right here. This is my 1975 Harmony Strat copy. One of the first guitars that I ever bought when I moved here to Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure that it's the first electric guitar that I ever purchased. This guitar is kind of what kicked off my whole music gear guitar buying addiction in the first place. There's a full video about this thing. I've had this thing listed for a while because I simply just don't play it enough. I mean, come on. I have like a bajillion other guitars everywhere, all over the place. Before I part ways with this thing, I feel like I gotta plug it in one more time. It's a cool guitar, but as you all know, I have like a billion Strats and way too many guitars at this point. I say that, but I'm trading it for a different guitar. I'll package it up and ready to go. The next shot should be me with a new guitar. Okay. That is a nice looking guitar. So it's currently an 8-string guitar because the guy didn't put octaves on the bottom 4 strings. So we got a little bit of this going on. We definitely got some work to do before this thing is actually playable. It seems to be the case that there's one fret here that's a little bit unlevel. But it's a good thing that I'm a professional and I know exactly what I'm doing. Whoa! What? Did that hit the f***ing ceiling? Okay, so we got all the strings on. Problem though, still very buzzy. The action is very low. Also, I probably could do a little bit of a better job filing this because it's still slightly uneven, but most likely fixing the action should be enough. Right now, I'm actually gonna go to Harbor Freight and get some feeler gauges. How I have survived this long with this many guitars while not owning a set of feeler gauges, I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here is an Epiphone NO-245. This guy was made in Japan in 1976, according to the serial number. This was part of Epiphone's Nova series of guitars, so there was also obviously like a 6-string version and whatnot, but it is just a beautiful acoustic guitar. It has kind of this like jumbo style body with the little oval sound hole. These are also real pearl inlays as far as I'm aware. Really cool Epiphone logo and little whatever that thing is. I'm pretty sure that the back and sides are not mahogany. It's kind of like a mahogany alternative, but the top I believe to be a spruce top. I would probably consider this to be the nicest guitar that I've ever owned. And as you saw, I traded my 1975 Harmony Strat for it. I think I originally paid like $100 for that thing. What I want to do before I actually make a song with that thing is let you guys hear how it sounds, but also while doing that, compare it with this guitar right here. This is my other 12-string. This is an Ibanez PF Chang's 1997, made in Korea, but I really want to compare these two and hear what the differences are. So let's do a little sound test and see which one we like better. I also have this. Pretty good. I'm gonna be recording with this SEB7 microphone. I got this mic essentially brand new for like $35, which is crazy. Check it out, brand new microphone for $35. It was one of those marketplace snags that like didn't really get a full video because I'm not gonna make a full video about just one microphone. The Epiphone is just a lot quieter and more mellow, whereas the Ibanez is a lot brighter and projects a lot more. To me, the Ibanez sounds like what I usually imagine a 12-string to sound like. As far as playability though, easily this guitar feels much better to play. The action's super low, also the neck is super thin, not just this way, but also this way as well, which is pretty unusual for a 12-string. The width of the neck at the 12th fret on the Epiphone is about 2 inches. On the Ibanez, it's about 2 1/4, which doesn't seem like a big difference, but it really makes a big difference when you're playing. Also, kind of just by nature of that fact, the strings are actually a lot closer together, so it feels a lot more like you're playing a normal 6-string acoustic guitar than on your typical 12-string. As far as which one I like the sound of better, I don't really know. You guys let me know what you think. Now that you've heard a little bit of how the guitar sounds and compared with my other guitar, I think it's time that we made a song with it. The way that I typically like to play a 12-string guitar is by strumming with a really thin pick. I generally don't like the sound of a super thin pick, but for 12-string it just works really well. That could be cool. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is descending for the verses, and then ascending for the chorus. Gives it kind of like a triumphant feel, I suppose. I don't usually think that much about the melodies and chords that I come up with. I think sometimes obsessing over the theory and all the nerdy music stuff can sometimes get in the way of the art a little bit. I'm gonna try it both ways, finger strumming and with a pick, and see which one I like better. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna finger strum for this. I like that sound better. Okay, it didn't record. Why did it not record any of that? What the f- Okay, that one decided to record. Cool. Not perfect, but that's okay. Let's see what kind of melodies we can do. Okay, I think we're good on this for right now. I might come back to it and do some more stuff later, but I think I said it in my video about the Ibanez that I feel like 12-string is just kind of more of a supplemental instrument. Like, it's not something that I really feel inclined to record a billion different layers with, but it's just a nice tool to have in your arsenal whenever you do need it. I think I actually want to record normal acoustic now, though. Just a wee little bit. This is also an Epiphone, but it's probably about like 35 years newer than the 12-string. Okay, that's all I wanted to add. Okay, I think it's time to record some electric guitar. Let's record some electric guitar. We're going to use the Jazzmaster. I'm just messing around. I'm just goofing around at this point. Right now would probably be a good time to record drums, I think. Okay. It's drumming time. Time for drummings. Let's see what we can drum up, guys. Guys, let's see what we can drum up. Guys, why don't we see what we can drum up? Why are you so sideways and crooked? There we go. We now have drums. And now we mix the drums. Okay, drums are done. That kind of took a while longer than I expected it to, but we're not done with this track quite yet. We still need some bass guitar. I feel like I've been getting a little more creative with my bass lines lately. I used to just do root notes only, but recently I've been trying to make like melodies within the bass lines, and I feel like it's turned out pretty cool. Cool. We got the verse bass. And now we have bass for the chorus. Ooh, this is a tough bass part, but I like it. Okay, that was super cool, but took me so long to record. As much as I want to be done with this track and go eat some dinner, we still have work to do, because I want to record this. I'm probably going to record a bunch of synth layers on this track just because I feel like it would sound good. I also may go in there and record some more guitar leads and stuff, but for the most part, this is pretty much good. Let me know what you guys think of this little guy right here, if you think it was a worthwhile trade, and also let me know if you think I should keep this guitar and sell the other one, or vice versa. On paper, in every imaginable way, the Epiphone is way better than the Ibanez, but the Ibanez just kind of feels like it's a little bit more me. I don't know. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Go check out the track on Bandcamp, and I will see you all in the next video.